everyone. Thank you for tuning into this video. Not a lot of positivity to discuss in this one, so that's why I'm not really going to bother discussing everything else. So the Devils dropped this one 4-1 to the New York Islanders at the Barclays Center, and the entire game just looked unbelievably bad. There was nothing going on offensively, really, except for a few chances, and they just straight up looked like crap. It's what you can kind of expect with a team like this, because let's be honest, they've been exceeding expectations the last couple of games. So the Islanders really put them in their place here. This team has really virtually no talent except for a couple of guys, and a couple of guys have not even showed up to start the season yet. That doesn't help. So it just looks bad. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm not completely mad about it because, like I said, we were overachieving the first couple of games, and this was supposed to happen. This is what we expected to happen after Crawford retired. So first couple minutes into the game, the Devils dug themselves into a 1-0 hole early. Barzal was coming up the right side, shoots it past Scott Wedgwood, who started this game, and the Islanders took a 1-0 lead. Can't really be mad at Wedgwood for that one. I mean, he wasn't great in this one, but that's just a good shot. Blackwood probably wouldn't have stopped it either. After a pretty bad period, the Devils didn't really do themselves any favors towards the end of the first period when there was probably about 20 seconds left. Bad turnover leads to a rush the other way, 2-on-1. PK plays the pass. Eberle goes to the net, and he pots it past Wedgwood for a 2-0 lead going into the second period. No matter how badly the Devils were playing in that first period, that's just a killer goal to give up. Even though, like I said, they weren't playing well. No matter what, giving up a goal at the end of the period is just so deflating, and I mean, it didn't help, and it only hurt the Devils even more than it did. But they showed up at the start of the second period. Ty Smith outlet pass to Bastian in the neutral zone, comes across and makes it look like he's going to pass to his winger on the near side, and shoots it past Varlamov for a 2-1 lead. And the Devils seem like they're might not be fully out of it. Oh, but they were. Then comes the third period, and the Devils just dig themselves an even deeper hole that they wouldn't be able to come back from. They took two horrendous penalties when this penalty kill is bad enough. Zajac took a dumb hooking penalty in the neutral zone, which honestly could have gone either way. I thought it was a little weak when they called it, but the too many men on the ice was just absolutely disgraceful and is unacceptable. This is the second time they've done it in multiple games, and this stuff needs to get cleaned up. Granted, this is the fourth game of the season, but it's not even close. These too many men, there's no one even close to the bench. It's an obvious six man on the ice. So the Islanders score on those two power plays. One was a deflection by Brock Nelson, who got cut in the face by his visor at the end of the second period. Glad to see he was okay, and of course he scores a goal against us. But yeah, this game was not good. In a way, I'm kind of glad that Mackenzie Blackwood didn't play and Wedgwood did, because there was no reason for Blackwood to play this game. He already played the first 3 games. And I mean, he is on the COVID list now, and hopefully he doesn't have COVID and he was just maybe exposed to somebody who has it or something like that. But we'll probably get an update within the next 24 to 48 hours. I could count off my fingers how many guys just didn't show up today. I mean, you had the regulars like Hughes looked okay. The fourth line looked pretty good, especially Bastian McLeod. Ty Smith extended his point streak to 4 games now. And that's really it. The line of Zaka, Andreas Janssen, and Gusev didn't do anything again. Shocker. Palmieri looked like garbage. Severson honestly looked like garbage. PK was mediocre at best. And I mean, this was going to happen. This team really isn't talented to begin with. And especially going up against an Islanders team that's one straight up better by a long shot, and quite frankly, better coached. Now, I get it. These guys have been playing in Barry Trotz's system for a couple of years now, but Barry Trotz is a better coach than Lindy Ruff is. And in this game, it showed. Not to mention, just the penalty kill itself was just absolutely atrocious. Something that was supposed to be pretty good, at least stay the same as it was last year. It was one of the key focal points of last year, have a good penalty kill. And we really succeeded on the penalty kill last year, but that is absolutely not the case now. It looks completely in shambles. Teams are just absolutely working it around. It looks like an utter disgrace, to say the least. We probably have the worst penalty kill now in the entire league, giving up another 2 power play goals against once again, but whatever. I'm trying really hard not to get too emotional over this game because as a realistic person, this team was never going to be good this season anyway, but after the last couple of games, it's hard not to be like, well, we started to play kind of well, and we played Boston really well. We played the Rangers pretty well to some extent, and to just absolutely come out like this was a piss poor effort. And I just want to explode with rage and anger and say, oh, this team is absolute garbage and all of this. But what are you going to do? Look, as a realistic person, we knew going into the season, once Corey Crawford retired, this team was not going to be that good. It was probably going to be another lottery contending team for the top pick. And we all got put back in our place today after a nice 3-game start to the season. And like I said, we just got put back in our place by a pretty good team. Like, the Islanders are honestly borderline cup contending team. They probably need a couple more pieces, probably a better goalie. Well, they got Sorokin, but honestly, we just need to forget about this and just move on to the next one. The Devils got the Islanders again on Sunday night at 7:00. I don't know why they would schedule this game on the football championship, conference championship games. I mean, at 7:00, I'm not sure when the AFC and the NFC play, but you're going to schedule a game for when some team gets to go to the Super Bowl, and 2 great games coming up, the Packers and Buccaneers and the Bills and Chiefs. You're going to schedule the game for then? Like, just dumb by the NHL. If they scheduled this game at like 12:00 or something, that's not bad. That's an hour before the first game kicks off, but that's just not a good idea by the NHL. Nobody's going to be watching these games unless you just don't like football. But going into the game on Sunday, you really have to start to think about lineup changes, right? Because the third line has just absolutely, or the second, third line, whatever you want to call it, the Gusev, Janssen, and Zaka line, piss poor, just absolutely nothing. Goose egg is what we should be calling them for them doing absolutely diddly squat. But honestly, if you're going to bench anybody, it's going to have to be Kyle Palmieri. Yeah, there's some people on the team who have been like straight up not good, but haven't been really that awful. Palmieri has been absolutely abysmal. Yes, I know I keep using absolutely a lot. I'm trying not to do that. I guess we're just going to move on. I think that's the best idea. Forget we even played this game. Oh, the Devils had a game today? Oh, guess I missed it. Oh, well. When do they play next? Oh, they play on Sunday. Where's the Islanders? Hopefully they play well that game. We'll see. So, yeah, we'll probably get an update on Mackenzie Blackwood in the next, I'd probably say 12 to 36 hours. Probably get an update tomorrow morning, see what the haps is there. Brat's going to come back on the 27th. He's got another 6 days of quarantining. He's going to miss another 2 games at least. Next week, the 24th, they're playing the Islanders. The 26th, the Flyers. The 28th, the Flyers. And the 30th at Buffalo at 1 p.m. I guess I'm just going to leave it at that, honestly. So, with that said, thank you if you decided to stay the entire time, watch my reaction to this absolutely, yeah, I did it again. I'm sorry. This really bad game. Really bad. So, like I said, Thank you if you decided to watch. Not only should you like and subscribe, however, you should comment on what you thought of the game. I want to hear what you have to say about how bad this team played tonight. Because I know I'm not the only one that thought this was brutal to watch. So let me know what you thought of the game. Let me know what you thought of this video, and let me know what you think you want to see more of from this channel. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Let's go Devils. Sean out.